teams at less than full strength. We'll have to see which side is able to remain more effective.
So a look at our starters for the Knicks. Marcus Morris is out there with Julius Randle. Then it's Barrett, then it's Taj Gibson, and it's Ntilikina in at the point guard. And for the Lakers, LeBron and Green make up the backcourt. JaVale McGee is out there with Anthony Davis, and it's Caldwell Pope in at the small forward. It'll be Los Angeles off the tip. Now LeBron. Outside, Green. Doesn't get it to drop for him. Randle with some nice D. And a trying summer for the New York Knicks fans. After trading away Porzingis, they were hoping to get a big-name player in free agency, Greg, and they didn't.
You know, shocking, they refused to offer the max to Kevin Durant. I mean, there were concerns with the Achilles, but instead he ends up in Brooklyn. Combine that with fans' disappointment at missing out on Zion Williamson, and the saga continues.
Kept alive, McGee. And another shot, and it's good on the way in.
Boy, for a 7-footer, he's got really good bounce, does JaVale McGee, and doing a nice job working on the glass there.
Ntilikina passes to Gibson. Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. Goes up the baseline. Randle no good. Lakers have gone just 1 for 5 from the field to start the quarter. LeBron kicks to Caldwell Pope. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist.
Very effective at spacing the floor. Kentavious Caldwell-Pope has gone from an average outside shooter to a dangerous one.
McGee against Gibson. Passes it to Barrett. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Morris. Over Caldwell-Pope. And the shot no good, a bit short.
You know, you'd like to see a little more effort there defensively, but maybe they wanted him to take that shot, baited him into it.
And McGee kicks to Green. Here's James. Here's Davis, and the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Julius Randle picks one up.
Davis is really the total package, a mobile, sharp-shooting big guy who can score from everywhere.
Well, it was speculated all of last season and shortly after the finals ended that Anthony Davis had his wish fulfilled by getting traded to the Lakers.
And Davis and LeBron make as scary a duo as you can think of in the NBA. Missed out on some of the other marquee free agents, but AD will get a plethora of looks playing alongside LeBron.
And that one falls for Davis. And both free throws good for Davis.
And that's another area where he is just a superb player. Excellent at the free throw line. They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
And they get it. LeBron with some nice D.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over him.
And that one's good. Green.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
You know, they need to stay aggressive here. Build the lead up while they've got the chance. Don't waste this opportunity.
And the Knicks decide to take their first time out here.
Well, I don't think it's been a secret. I mean, LeBron James hopes to become the greatest of all time. At least that's my perspective on it. Last season, he surpassed his idol, Michael Jordan, in career scoring. He called it one of the real pinnacles of his career.
First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes play. Barrett bangs home the trifecta.
And, you know, it's a bonus to have big men who pass it like this. Gibson, solid instincts there.
And you might think about what sets LeBron James apart among the all-time greats. He's the only player who's top 10 in both scoring and assists.
Well, I would even take it a little further, guys. His overall all-around brilliance. is what truly separates him from the rest of the great players, because he's top 20 in steals as well as approaching top 50 in rebounds. That's remarkable, and he's done it from day one.
Now here's James after R.J. Barrett's miss. Randall with some nice D. Unloads from 13. Rebounded by McGee. McGee's got his 4th rebound in this one. Inside. Here's Davis. Good, and the assist goes to James. LeBron's got 3 assists now in this one.
Boy, you're playing with fire anytime you leave somebody open on James' team. I mean, LeBron, his court vision, outstanding.
Outside Gibson. Barrett with the ball. Working on Green. And the Knicks miss again.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
And Morris comes over to help. Caldwell Pope finds McGee. Goes back up. And he lays it up and in. McGee's got his 2nd basket of the night.
Hey, there's a reason why he shoots such a high percentage, guys. I mean, he picks smart shots, high-quality shots, in close shots that he takes.
Now, here is Morris. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Still looking for his first make after that miss. He's 0 for 2. Caldwell Pope against Randall. Caldwell Pope passes to Davis. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the D.
Yeah, really left him no choice there, Greg. I mean, he had to foul and keep him from converting the easy bucket.
He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far. Free throw good, Davis.
And, you know, quite a bit of turnover for the Lakers in recent years, guys, from the front office to the coaching staff. I think it's always important for an organization to have a common voice to speak in stereo and have everybody in proper alignment from the top down to the court.
He hits both from the stripe. And as the Lakers have looked to fill positions, Clark, a real affinity for candidates with the Lakers' history.
Yeah, you know, that's exactly right. They view it as a family, but here recently, they've expanded their options and have looked outside of past Laker pedigree in terms of filling some key spots, which is part of what you have to do if you're going to move forward and be successful.
Time called here. The Knicks decide to talk it over.
Trying to find some answers offensively.
Yeah, and you know, that's going to be the focus of this timeout. They need to come up with a spark to get the offense going.
Lakers on D. Floats it up for Randall. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Just another way Randall can beat you. Good hands for the catch and finish at the rim.
Now here's James. Defense is right there. And Davis throws it down.
Yeah, they have gone full throttle from the opening tip, showing no signs of letting up.
And, you know, when you've got a chance to put a team away early, you got to take it.
Now here is Morris. No points in the game yet for him. And stolen by LeBron. All alone. And the dunk by LeBron.
And it was ignited by the steal by LeBron. I mean, he's got his head up right away, and the ball is out of his hands quickly.
Here's Ntilikina. Morris inside. He's guarded by Caldwell Pope. Morris, no good. Randall against Caldwell Pope. Over Gibson. Ntilikina with the rebound.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Here's Barrett. Here's Ntilikina, guarded by Green. Lock at 6, and the wide open shot from Morris. And again, it's the Knicks missing.
Boy, this is bad. Tough to watch. I mean, this is really bad. He's stone cold this quarter. Man.
Back to Davis. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Marcus Morris picks one up there. Take a look at the NBA. Who's the best, you think, Clark, at controlling the defensive glass, getting the missed most shots, and getting their offense back in gear?
Yeah, I think even though he's a bit undersized, he does a great job. Draymond Green, not only does he rebound the ball defensively, but he also can ignite the break because of his ball handling and passing ability. Giannis Antetokounmpo does a great job on the defensive backboards, as does Joel Embiid.
And Los Angeles with some changes. Dwight Howard's checked in for JaVale McGee. Kyle Kuzma comes in for Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. And it's Avery Bradley in for Danny Green. The Knicks also changing it up. Portis, he's checked in for Gibson. Kevin Knox comes in for Randall. And it's Elfrid Payton in for Ntilikina. And so he makes both from the line.
You look at the Lakers desperate to surround LeBron with talent to win now. They have improved, but is it enough to go deep in the West?
Now, here is Morris. Right side, Portis. And Davis sends it back.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
Yeah, sensational is a really good word for it, Greg. They're tearing it up on the glass.
And the Lakers, for decades, Clark, a magnet for superstar free agents.
Yeah, and you know, guys, in recent years, more of a mixed bag in that regard. Whether it's the turmoil in the Lakers organization, I think that's part of it, or the prospect of playing in LeBron's shadow. A number of elite players have elected to go elsewhere thus far.
He's off on the first.
You talk about LeBron James, he does it all. Defends, scores, rebounds, passes, high IQ, unselfish, a leader off the court as well as on.
Catching up on the changes for New York. Robinson comes in for Marcus Morris. And Ellington is subbed in for Barrett. He hits the second from the line. And LeBron James, Clark, climbing the all-time scoring list. Last season passing Michael Jordan. This season, Kobe Bryant. Clark, any chance LeBron someday passes another Laker great, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, for the most career points in NBA history?
I think it's simply a matter of his health, because if he stays healthy, then it's not if, but when. By the time his contract runs out, guys, in 2022, he'll be right in that neighborhood of my all-time favorite player, and I think the greatest player to play, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
Here's Robinson. Following the basket by Dwight Howard. Here's Ellington, and it's blocked right out of the air and controls it. And Kuzma slams it in.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
Here's Knox. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game.
And, you know, this is a definite strength of Howard's game. I think he's a rim protector of an elite level.
And, guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Los Angeles.
You know, they've done a great job of getting a hand up on shooters. Actually have gotten a lot of blocks as well, solidifying that defensive effort.
And the other thing that's been equally as effective is the fact that they've gotten out on the fast break. A lot of points coming in transition.
Now, here's Bradley. After the miss from Bobby Portis.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
Now let's send it over to David Aldridge, who was able to talk with head coach David Fizdale.
Well, Kevin, he admitted defensively he's concerned. He said, we're going up against a team that sees the floor very well, and they're quick to take advantage of mistakes. So we have to be quick and smart in our rotations, or we'll get eaten alive. Guys, we'll see who wins out in this battle of adjustments.
Yeah, David, thanks. We appreciate the report. They're in a tough spot to try to figure out how to slow down those shooters, GA.
Yeah, it's going to take a great defensive effort from all 5 guys. Should be fascinating to watch.
Well, you know what? I think they've got to run guys off their spots, to your point. Make them work hard for every opportunity they get.
Now here's Peyton, following the miss by Kyle Kuzma. Knocks the pass to Peyton. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
And guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
The Lakers making a switch here. Cook's checked in. And the Knicks making a change here as well. Smith is checked in. Now here's Bradley. Here's Kuzma. Rebounded by Knox.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
Smith outside. New York needs to get off a shot. Portis. It's good. The assist that time from Smith.
Kevin can't leave anybody open around Smith. I mean, he finds them quickly. Love his court awareness.
Outside Bradley. Back to Cook. To the middle. Here's Kuzma. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Purposeful passing it is, partner. Their last 10 points have all come off assists.
Now here is Smith. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. This is to Ellington. No good from outside.
Having a hand up in your face makes such a difference to a shooter.
And, you know, he's a guy who knows how to defend the three-point shot. He's not going to just give it to you. He's going to make you earn it.
Really seizing the momentum of this game, but doing it with a methodical approach.
And, you know, that involves pounding it inside, getting as many points as you can right at the rim. That demoralizes a team.
Now here is Smith. No good off the back of the rim. Out of bounds. New York takes possession.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
Here is Ellington. From 11 feet away, and he hits the jumper for 2. 12 seconds left in the first quarter. Here is Cook. Pass to Davis. Shoots over Portis, and the last shot before the buzzer is off. And so it's Los Angeles, finishing the quarter up by a whopping 24 points. They've been playing some inspired defense, giving up very few easy points. We'll get right back to the action when we return. Well, you see a lot of players who pick up a controller and fire up NBA 2K, thank goodness, including the king himself, LeBron James.
I play 2K all the time. Seriously, when I'm playing the game, I'm putting certain lineups on the court that I see could actually help us in real life, which is very weird.
Always experimenting, always keeping his mind engaged, Greg, with basketball.
And that's who Bron is. He lives, breathes, and eats basketball.
And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And guys, the Lakers are pretty much in control here.
Aggressive at running guys to the backboard. You could tell it was part of their game plan coming in.
Yeah, and you know, when a team establishes an edge on the glass early, it really sets things up for the rest of the game.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. And New York looking at who they've got. Wayne Ellington is out there with Dennis Smith. Then there's Bobby Portis. Then it's Mitchell Robinson. And it's Knox in at the small forward.
That's their third straight make off an assist.
The Knicks shooting a rough 22% so far in this one. And we've played just over a minute of basketball here in the second quarter.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one, Greg. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
Here's Caruso. Tries from 7. And Howard with the nice bucket inside. Howard's got 6.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
And I say, hey, if it keeps working, go to it. Stay with it. I mean, until the defense responds and provides more resistance, keep making them pay.
To the inside.
Give them credit. Offensively, they've been the more efficient team.
Well, you know, it's been all high percentage shots for them so far. I mean, just the kind of execution you want in the first half.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Ellington finds Smith. Right side, Portis. And Davis sends it back.
Boy, I tell you what, Davis uses his length so well. I mean, a defensive stalwart who holds his ground, and because of his timing and length and athleticism, he's an excellent shot blocker.
Now, here's Howard. 6 points for him. Trying to get open is Davis. Howard can't hit.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
And you know, guys, I love his fight and grit on the interior. I mean, he never lets a shot go uncontested.
Kuzma can't get it to go.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Here's Caruso. An easy 2 points on the layup. Caruso's got 4 points this quarter.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Here's Smith, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. And you spend any amount of time watching Dennis Smith Jr., Greg, his leaping ability makes for some impressive highlights.
Kevin, he's got the size and the off-the-charts athleticism. Now just trying to figure out how to realize his obvious potential.
First free throw is good. Clark, it seems that guards are rebounding now more than ever. What do you make of that trend?
You know what, Kevin? I think it's a function of how the game is played. More and more teams play small ball, where they really don't have a big guy out there or a traditional center out there. You may have guards and wings, and oftentimes your tallest guy might be 6'8". So it makes it important for guards and everybody to rebound the ball. So I think you see more guards getting more rebounds because of teams playing small ball as a function of the three-point shot's importance in the game.
Morris looking over the floor. And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. Randall kicks to Smith. 5 to shoot. Shoots the 3. Rebounded by McGee. McGee's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Rondo, good.
And every now and then, Rondo will surprise you with the occasional triple, showing it off there with range.
Now here is Smith. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Well, few players in the NBA are as scary as Dennis Smith Jr. when he has speed towards the rim.
Smith just attacks with a ferociousness when he puts the ball on the floor. It can leap out of the building and strong enough to dunk over and through just about any player. Still developing the rest of his game, but you like his aggression when going to the hoop.
That free throw, no good.
That's a great job getting to the line here. You know, he didn't have a single attempt in that first quarter because I thought he was tentative. Much more aggressive here in the second.
Looking at who's out there now for the Lakers. LeBron, he's checked in for Kyle Kuzma. And it's Green in for Alex Caruso. And he's good on the second.
Boy, the speed and shooting Smith possesses is dangerous. I mean, a speedy point guard who continues to get better.
To the paint, here's LeBron. Good on the shot. LeBron's got his third bucket of the night.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
And so it's Smith with it. He'll bring it up for the Knicks. Kicks it to Barrett. Goes up on the wing. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by James. Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sidelines.
Well, Kevin, last season we thought the Knicks' cornerstone player was Kristaps Porzingis. But the player and the team fell out of love with each other, and the Knicks traded him to Dallas. The draft picks and cap space freed them up for a wild summer, led by the drafting of rookie R.J. Barrett in the draft. Now New York has one of the more drastically revamped rosters in the league. Kevin, there's a lot to be excited about going forward in the Big Apple.
Big moves indeed, David. Thank you. That's good from Caldwell Pope on the assist by Green. Caldwell Pope's got his second bucket of the night. New York's got nothing but zeros from long range in the second quarter. 0 of 4. Outside Gibson. Now the pass to Barrett. 6 on the shot clock. Ball's knocked loose. He kicks it to Randall. From deep. The Lakers with the rebound. McGee with it. LeBron outside. Here's McGee. That's a bucket. His third of the game. He shot the ball 7 times.
And that's a great play on the backboard for him. I mean, it's what we expect. All his second chance points do not come by accident.
Now here's Gibson. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. And good that time.
Boy, he's a wrecking ball on offense. Randall, so good at finishing inside.
McGee against Gibson. And McGee kicks to Green. Outside Rondo. And Gibson over to help. Rondo's shot is good. Rondo's got 5 points now in the quarter.
If he's one thing, he's efficient in the paint. Rondo really good with the positioning there close to the basket.
Randall left side. And stolen by LeBron. And it's Rondo in the corner. Rondo is doubled. Back to James. And that one, good. Green's got 5.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, Greg, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
Caldwell Pope dishes to Rondo, and he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
You're exactly right. It's been all good at one end, and let's be diplomatic and just say not so good at the other end.
Now here's Randall. Clock at 6. 2 points. That one goes. Randall's got his third basket of the night right there.
You know, he started slow, but now in the second quarter, he's finding his groove.
LeBron passes to Rondo. Now Caldwell Pope. And here is LeBron. He has 7. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. Taj Gibson picks one up. And Clark, when you look at how the game has changed, if you were entering the league today, how would you reshape your skill set?
Well, the biggest part would be expanding my shooting range. I was a good shooter at the time that I played, but would need to expand it and was just starting to stretch out my shooting to the three-point line. And then also defensively, be a little more committed to that end of the floor, really working to get better there. But ball handling, passing, scoring, rebounding, those were things that I did pretty well.
Bradley's checked in for Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. And a switcher also for New York. Peyton, he's checked in for Taj Gibson. Good on the second free throw. And it's the Knicks with the ball. Ntilikina passes to Barrett. Here's Ntilikina. That's tipped. And the layup is good. Ntilikina's got 6.
Proving he belongs in this league. Ntilikina getting better at taking contact and finishing.
Fades. And it's James missing.
You know, even though they have the lead, you can tell he's frustrated with himself that he's not doing more.
Peyton finds Randall. The shot, no good. Excellent D that time there from McGee. Randall against Rondo. And they double up Rondo. Here's McGee. Good for another basket for him. Number 4 today. He's 4 of 8.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
Here's Morris. Lays it up off the glass. Morris has got his first points in this one.
Yeah, crafty inside. Morris has become proficient at using his body to create just the right amount of space for that shot.
And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot. And there's the call. New York with the foul. The Lakers have shot 8 of 10 from the line. That's an even 80% free throw shooting here. That's good from McGee.
Hey, you know, guys, McGee has won back-to-back titles with the Warriors. You know, that's not too bad for a journeyman.
Both free throws good from McGee. And here's Peyton. He'll bring it up for New York. Passes it to Morris. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And a breakthrough season for Marcus Morris in 2018 and 19. Career highs almost across the board.
Free throw good from Morris. You know, Greg, the Celtics are encouraging their players to take mental health just as seriously as their physical health. Marcus Morris brave enough to say that helped him a lot.
I mean, the Morris twins growing up in the hard streets of Philly, I mean, a lot to overcome, but by getting some help, that's exactly what Marcus is doing.
That's also good. So he hits both free throws.
Yeah, and of course, Marcus with a twin brother, Markeith, went to college together, played in the pros together. You'll have a hard time finding a closer pair of siblings.
Now, here's Bradley. Good on the 13-footer. Bradley's got his second bucket of the night.
And even with the big lead, he remains focused on the task at hand.
Yeah, and you know, that is some shaky and shoddy defensive work. They got to tighten it up.
Here's Morris. Payton outside. 6 to shoot. Pass to Knox. Over Cook. Knox misses. LA has gone 3 of 4 from long range in the game. We've got 1:18 left in the second quarter. The kick out to LeBron. Offline with his 3.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Pass to Morris. Here's Knox. Covered by LeBron. To the inside. Here's Robinson. And again, it's the Knicks missing.
Not pretty. You just got to shake off a miss like that.
And it's Davis finishing it off.
Chemistry at its best. An unreal alley-oop.
Yeah, you're right. The pass, the catch, the dunk, all of it perfect.
And it all had to be, Kevin, because that's not nearly as easy as they made it appear.
Now, here is Morris. Can't hit from 12.
He is just really almost playing for the other team. The shooting has just been poor.
Cook kicks to McGee. And the pass to LeBron. And he drops it in from the low post. LeBron's got 10 points.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
For New York, they have shot a good percentage from the free throw line so far. They've made 5 out of 6.
And going back a season ago, they were a pretty average team at the line, about 76% altogether.
That free throw, no good.
The reason Payton has a promising future in this league is because he's a stat sheet stuffer. He does it all.
And the second free throw, good. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers with a huge lead at the break. Safe to say there's no catching them today. Their defense has been active and effective. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin.
Thank you, David. And we'll be right back after halftime to start the third quarter. See you in just a bit.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back. The first half mercifully coming to a close. I'm Ernie Johnson. Kenny's here. Shaq is here. It was a big-time first quarter from Anthony Davis. He had 16 points, 5 rebounds, and 1 assist. And let's get your thoughts, Kenny, on the Lakers.
Well, how about that ball movement? That was a true definition of team basketball. All 5 guys moving, all guys rotating, everyone touching the ball, a bunch of assists, tons of easy baskets. It gives everyone on the floor confidence when you're playing like that.
And Shaq, what are your thoughts on New York?
Ernie, I don't use this word a lot because, one, I can't spell it, but it was definitely a subpar effort for them on the glass. That hurt. If they're serious about cutting into this deficit, it's gut check time. Ugh. You hear that, Ernie? I'm hitting my gut. Ugh. You got to check your gut, Ernie. Ugh. Gut check time, Ernie.
And that's going to do it for us here. The second half of action is coming your way.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. You know, Davis has been exceptional here, guys.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
And you know what? It helped that they had a few guys with very hot hands on the perimeter, too.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. LeBron and Green make up the backcourt. Kentavious Caldwell-Pope is out there with Davis, and it's McGee in at the 5 down low. That's the Laker 5. Barrett. It's good from long range. Barrett's got the first bucket of the third here for the Knicks.
You know, that's what you love about Neely Keena. I mean, very unselfish and constantly looking to set up his guys.
Here's James, and he makes good on the layup.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
Randall with the bucket. Randall's got 8 points.
And no matter what they've tried, the D just has not been able to deny them the ball inside.
James looking it over. Fires from 14. Second shot opportunity. No good. Not a friendly rim at all this trip down. Randall passes to Neely Keena. They double him with Green. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. So it's the Knicks now. Randall passes to Neely Keena. And here's Barrett. They grab their own miss. McGee with the block.
Boy, and the wingspan McGee has covers a lot of ground. Very useful for shot blocking.
And we're about a minute and a half here into the second half. Here's Davis, and finished off by Davis.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
And being that close to the hoop, I thought he had enough room to finish that one.
James finds Davis. Fires at the elbow. Nice spin off the left rim and in. Davis has got 4 points now in the quarter.
As dangerous as he is inside, Davis gives opponents nightmares when he's able to get to the mid-range. He's very reliable when he steps back and takes the jump shot.
And the rejection by James. Caldwell-Pope with a wide open look. It's rebounded by New York. Randall's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. And the Knicks miss again. Davis. Count it, and he's now 8 of 9 from the floor.
And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
The last 5 trips they've had have ended with a great pass leading to a basket. They're really sharing the sugar.
Here's Barrett. Got it. Good job in the low post. Barrett's got 8 points.
I love seeing Barrett cash in there. He knows he has what it takes to finish through contact.
Caldwell-Pope passes to McGee. Outside, Green. Here's Davis. A second chance effort, and the layup good by McGee. 12 points for him.
There he is, beasting on the glass, converting the opportunity, trying to put this game away.
Well, he enjoys deflating the opposition with those extra possessions.
And out of bounds as the Lakers gain possession.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
And the Lakers making a change here. Caruso's checked in. And the Knicks making a change here as well. Wayne Ellington's checked in for Barrett. Here's Neely Keena. James covering. Neely Keena passes to Randall from the baseline. And that one goes long. Lakers have gone even 5 of 10 on shot attempts in the third. And LeBron throws it down.
Well, that's one man never afraid to punch it. Give LeBron a path to the bucket, and the finish is going to be something in a poster.
Here's Neely Keena. 6 points for him. Morris kicks to Neely Keena. And he banks in the layup. Now here's LeBron. 14 points for him. And for Frank Ntilikina, some questions as to where he is best suited.
I mean, for me, I like when he plays more off the ball. I mean, he's shown that he could become a scorer when he only has to worry about that aspect of his game. Still very young and has a great set of skills with which to work.
Over in the corner, Caldwell Pope. They get it again. Davis with the bucket. Davis has got 26 points. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stance for the Lakers?
Contested shots and block shots. They're bread and butter defensively. They're giving up no easy looks.
And also, how about the points they've gotten in transition or on the fast break tonight? That's been a huge factor as well.
5 on the clock. Stolen by Caldwell Pope. Lays it up and banks it in. Caldwell Pope's got 7 points.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
At the elbow, Randall. Looking to end his cold spell, and the layup is good. He's got 10.
With the handle goes Julius Randle. Boy, there's a lot you got to like about this kid.
That shot by Caldwell Pope, no good. And Morris has got the ball here for the Knicks. Here's Randall. Trying to get open is Gibson. The second effort, and it's laid in by Randall.
You know, guys, Randall is simply a beast on the offensive boards.
Los Angeles has gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown. Pass to Davis. Here's Caruso, covered by Morris. Caldwell Pope. Another miss by Caldwell Pope.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Well, we all know that circumstances and time changes everything. In Dallas, Dennis Smith Jr. thought he was going to be the cornerstone. But with the arrival of Luka Doncic, everything changed. The promising point guard was traded to the Knicks, and Smith said it was important. It's a big opportunity, and I've just got to make the most of it. Well, Kevin, we know one thing. In New York, the ball is back in Smith's hands.
And, D.A., that's when he is at his best. Thank you. A big man who was forgotten about during free agency, Randall could be an impact player for the Knicks.
And Knicks missed out on the marquee names they were after, but Randall should give them great production for quite some time. Not a huge name, but a young talent that can help this team.
Catching up on the changes for Los Angeles, Dwight Howard. He's checked in for Davis. Kyle Kuzma comes in for Caldwell Pope. Rajon Rondo subbed in for Danny Green. That free throw good from Randall.
And a breakout season for Julius Randle in 2018-19. Averaged close to 20 and 10, delivering on the talent that saw him taken 7th overall back in 2014.
And Howard with the stuff.
Yeah, Rondo just working the ball around there. He loves finding his teammates when they're open in the sweet spots.
Bounce pass Smith. Randall finds Smith, and 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. Greg, the Lakers allowed Julius Randle to leave in restricted free agency in 2018 so they could preserve some of their cap space.
I mean, his defense still lags behind, but offensively, well, he is special. The lefty, tough to deal with inside.
And that one misses. So for the Knicks, Robinson's checked in for Julius Randle, and it's Payton in for Wayne Ellington. And he sinks the second. LA's gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown. To the middle. James misses.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
And you know what? He's not going to give up an easy finish at the rim. I mean, that's just against his constitution.
And I'll bet his percentage is pretty high from that range.
Kuzma outside. He dishes it to James. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And the former Razorback, Bobby Portis, took a few years to find his spot in the NBA, but now he does produce.
And great big man to bring in off the bench. Good size and quickness combination, and will always give you scoring with that second unit.
Free throw good. James. Bradley's checked in for Los Angeles. He's off on the second. New York's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Here's Knox, covered by LeBron. Back to Portis, kicks it to Payton. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Pass to Knox. Here's the 3. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
Tremendous court awareness by Payton.
And so it's Rondo bringing it up for the Lakers. A dish now to James. Robinson with the block. Here's Knox. He's covered by Rondo. And out of bounds as the Lakers gain possession. LA's gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown. Pass to Bradley. Rondo finds Howard. Inside. Outside for Rondo. The 3, good, and the assist goes to James. LeBron's got assist number 10 tonight with that last one.
Defensively, there was a lack of aggressiveness, and it really made it easy for him to knock that shot down.
Now, here's Portis. Smith surveying the D. The pass to Knox. Shot clock at 6. From outside the arc, Kuzma pulls it in. Los Angeles has gotten a success rate of just over 50% from three-point tonight. 4 of 7 shooting.
You've got to keep this guy away from the basket. I mean, that's about as easy as it gets for LeBron.
Now here's Payton. He kicks to Smith. Now Robinson. Payton outside. In the corner, Knox with it. He can't get it to go. Kuzma with the defensive effort. Outside Bradley. Dishes it to LeBron. Poked away. Here's Knox. Passes it to Payton. There's the lob to the hoop. And stolen by Kuzma. It's Bradley on the wing. With some arc. And he sinks the layup. Bradley's got 6.
How about that wonderful floater he has, showing off an exquisite touch.
Pass to Robinson. Here's Portis. And that time, also a missed shot. LA has gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. It's deflected. Smith against Rondo. And there's the call on James. That's his first foul. Quinn Cook's checked in for Rajon Rondo. Barrett's checked in for New York. And it's the Knicks with the ball. Portis kicks to Payton. Pass to Barrett. Here's Knox. Clock at 6. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's going to be on Avery Bradley. Well, you knew it was going to take some time for Kevin Knox, but Greg, at the end of last season, he began to show flashes of what he could do.
You could almost see the game starting to slow down for him about halfway through the season. Consistency is something all rookies struggle with, but it hit Knox especially hard. Fortunately, that is something that passes with time.
No good on the free throw. He hits the second from the line. And here is Los Angeles now. LeBron outside. And there's the feed to Howard. Robinson with the block. And he gets it back. Howard draws the double. Payton with the ball. Here's Barrett. That's in, coming off an assist from Payton. Payton's got his third assist on the night.
And he is starting to turn it on now after that slow start.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's James, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
Boy, LeBron's taken a lot of punishment over the years. For him, just part of the game.
He shot 3 of 6 from the foul line. And he makes the first. And both free throws good for LeBron. 23 seconds left in the third quarter. Oh, he's going up for the alley-oop here, and it's Robinson with the jam.
And the pass there floated it up to the precise spot it needed to be.
And no messing around on the finish. He powers it through.
And that's an alley-oop that'll be loop to loop all day long on the highlight reel.
James with the bucket.
You know, part of being an outstanding point forward like LeBron is mastering the pick and roll. And trust me when I say it now, he masters the pick and roll.
The 3 quarters of play all in the books, and this one all but over already. Lakers ahead, opening up a huge gap. And right after this, we'll bring you the start of the final quarter right here on 2K Sports. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
For me, next to the big-time alley-oops and monster throwdowns, passes like that are probably the next best thing when it comes to sweet-looking NBA highlights.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. And on the floor for New York here in the fourth. Knox out there with Robinson. Then there's Payton. And it's Trier in at the 2 guard. Kuzma can't get it to go.
And thus far, they've managed to overcome an off game from him offensively.
Took him no time at all on that one. Knox has got the fourth quarter going with the first basket of the period here for the Knicks. Here is Cook, covered by Payton. Cook, the pass to Kuzma. Cook looking it over. 6 on the shot clock. Stripped it away. Pushing it up. Here's Dotson. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's going to be on Avery Bradley. No good on that one. JaVale McGee's checked in for Los Angeles. Troy Daniels comes in for Kyle Kuzma. And he misses the second one as well, so he is 0 for 2 that time. At the top of the key, Cook. It's deflected. And here we go. Fast break. Payton's got it. Knox misses. Los Angeles has gotten a success rate of just over 50% from three-point tonight. 4 of 7 shooting. Feeds it to Payton. Stolen by McGee. Outside Bradley. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the fourth quarter. Good D by Payton. New York shooting at a 32% clip from the field. They're just not executing.
Yeah, just a simple one-hand flush.
I think he got a few more inches on his vertical by going with the spike.
Yeah, I agree with you. That's what it looked like to me. I mean, he was way up there.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
Two-shot.
First free throw is good. Los Angeles making a switch here. Caldwell Pope's checked in. And New York with a change here too. Gibson's checked in. Both free throws good from McGee. And here's Payton. He'll bring it up for the Knicks. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points. The shot off that time. Excellent D that time there from McGee. For 3, Caldwell Pope. Los Angeles with another miss.
After hitting 1 3 in the first half, he's been unable to dial in from deep since then.
Here is Cook. We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. Caldwell Pope outside. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. Great D that time from Gibson. Here's Dotson. He feeds it to Robinson. Drills the baseline jumper. Robinson's got 4 points this quarter.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
And Greg, you know nothing makes a coach happier than selflessness on the basketball court.
Here's the teardrop. Payton looking it over. Gibson up top. And there's the pass to Dotson. Just 5 to shoot. Stolen away. Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. Dudley dishes to Cook. Got a piece of it. It's taken away by Payton. Here's Trier. Robinson for 3. Rebounded by Dudley.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
And there's Daniel. That's good on the assist by Caldwell Pope.
Nice job that time by Caldwell Pope, getting it to the right man. Superb at sharing the rock with his teammate.
Dotson kicks to Payton. He dishes it to Gibson. That one a little long.
And if you ask me what percentage of the time he's making that shot, my answer would be in the single digits.
Well, you can't be forcing a shot like that. You got to keep the ball moving. Get something better.
Here's Cook. Here's McGee, and it's McGee with the jam.
You know, all McGee needs, guys, is good positioning. Once he has that, dunking the ball is elementary.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. And Clark, you talk to anyone who has played with Taj Gibson. They love having him as a teammate.
Well, you can see why, too, Kevin. You talk to players that have been teammates of his, and he always puts the team first in everything that he does. He's consistent. He's productive. He's likable. That's valuable to have, and a good player who also happens to be great for your locker room.
And the first one at the line is good.
Taj Gibson is a solid role player, really one of the best we have. A good rebounder and defender with a soft touch from the mid-range and can score without having plays called for him.
Alex Caruso, he's checked in for the Lakers. And then for New York, Morris comes in for Robinson. And Ellington is subbed in for Payton. And he makes the first but misses the second. Los Angeles has gone 4 of 8 tonight from three-point land, shooting 50% on the 3-ball here. Here's Caruso. McGee in the high post. And again with the rebound. He hauls in his 20th rebound.
Dominating the glass. He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of them.
The free throw off from McGee. For New York, they've gone 4 of 8 in this fourth quarter, shooting an even 50% from the field. Trier passes to Gibson. 6 to shoot. There's the triple. The Lakers with the rebound. Caruso's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. And that one is off. And New York will come the other way. Ellington the pass to Trier. Cans the 12-footer. Trier's got 4 points in the quarter.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Here's Caruso on its way from Caldwell Pope for 2 and hits one. Maybe he's ready to get back on track.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
Here's Dotson. Connects from three-point range. Dotson's got himself on the board with 3 there.
He can be a forgotten man in their offense sometimes, but the D still has to keep an eye on him.
McGee against Gibson. Here's Caldwell Pope. Morris with the rebound. The Knicks have gone 6 of 11 since the start of the fourth quarter. The shot's good from Ellington.
Man, can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
Passes it to Caldwell Pope. And there's the foul. It'll go on Damian Dotson. That's his first foul.
You know what? You've got to always be in control of your emotions.
Great frustration right there, and I agree with you. Self-control of your emotions, a must-have if you're going to play winning basketball.
Rajon Rondo is checked in for Caldwell Pope. Smith checked in for New York. Daniels passes to McGee. On the wing, Daniels. Can't hit that one. For New York, they've gotten more than 58% of their attempts to go down for them in the fourth quarter. They're 7 of 12. Dotson, the Lakers with the rebound.
And the fadeaway was the only option he had on that one. Defender there all over.
Dudley finds Rondo. Good work defensively by Morris. And it's Smith with the ball. He brings it up for the New York Knicks. Pass to Ellington. That three off the mark. LA has gone 4 of 8 tonight from three-point land, shooting 50% on the three ball here. Caruso looking for an opening. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Two shots. Relax on the first.
And the first one drops. Howard's checked in for the Lakers. Knox, he's checked in for the Knicks. Lonzo Trier comes in for Wayne Ellington. That one falls, so he hits both of them. New York's gotten just 1 of 4 three-pointers to go down for them here in the fourth. Outside Gibson. Pass to Knox. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. That's on Dwight Howard. The first one falls. And he makes both free throws.
And just a better job of getting to the line here in the second half. Didn't get there once in the first.
Caruso, the pass to Howard. Kicks it to Rondo. That's tipped. Here's Smith. Banked in off the glass.
Smith showing outstanding concentration on these hard shots, even as he's getting hit.
Gibson against Rondo. The feed to Dudley. Now the dish to Daniels. Lets it go from deep. No good on the shot. Knicks have got a pretty good rhythm going offensively, shooting 8 of 15 for the quarter. Jackson gets the bucket.
And it's all about the release when you shoot the floater.
LA has gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Rondo passes to Daniels. Now here's Dudley. The pass to Howard. Gets it to drop, and now he's shooting at a 5 for 8 clip.
So hard to corral Howard. I mean, even when you try to rough him up and get physical with him, he still just is able to play through it.
Passes it to Dotson. Some nice passing by New York here. Back to Smith. Shot clock at 6. Doesn't go for him. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. Rondo looking over the floor. Now here's Dudley. Not a lot of room. The fadeaway. with the second effort and the rejection by Smith.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it, just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Lakers.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win, a game that not many will soon forget, and on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Davis.
Well, the defense just couldn't figure him out, and he continued to put it to him.
And last season, really not a fun one for Dwight Howard, as he missed a lot of time. A lot of games left on the table by him as he has battled those back issues.
And he can't get the first one.
And when you think of Howard, defense and rebounding immediately comes to mind. I mean, he knows his role and plays it pretty well.
Los Angeles making a switch here. Caldwell Pope's checked in. He doesn't get the second one. New York's gotten just 1 of 4 three-pointers to go down for them here in the fourth. Pass to Gibson. Here's Dotson. He's guarded by Dudley. And Smith launches it from deep. And the Knicks miss again.
You know, he's not a knockdown shooter from there, but when you're that uncovered, you almost are forced to take it.
Rondo against Smith. Rondo dishes to Daniels. And Dudley kicks to Rondo. Three-pointer, Daniels. That one, no good. Here's Trier. And so it's the Lakers taking care of business here. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance, particularly here at home. It's a great feeling when you play almost a perfect game and to have that crowd be so pumped up.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Kevin, thank you. Anthony, an impressive win, and it seemed like a collective effort out there tonight.
Guys come in and stepped up and played tremendously, you know, so I just go out there and play, you know, with all my energy and everything I had in me and leave it out on the floor, and I'm glad we got the win.
Hey, Anthony, thanks for your time. Kevin, back to you, man.
All right, David, thank you. And that about wraps it up. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. We'll see you next time.